Hi there, this is Art and Such with part 2 of my Rainbow Loom tutorial for Veronica from the Archie comics. In part 1 we finished up our body, and you want to have that ready on your hook. We're going to do one more thing to finish off the body, which is take 2 black bands, stretch them out, and wrap them 2 or 3 times right around the middle of the body. I'm going to do it 2 wraps, so it's going to be nice and tight. Okay, stretch your pieces out. I think that's too tight. We'll only do it once, perhaps. Okay, wrap it, put it on and wrap it once. Give everything a little stretch. And now we can start on our head and our face. 2 black bands from the top peg in the center to the top peg on the side. 2 sets of double black bands coming down up to the 3rd peg on the side. Repeat it on your other side and fill in the center with 3 sets of double skin tone bands. You'll meet up from your 3rd pegs on the side to your 4th pegs on the center with sets of double skin tone. So 1 set here, 1 set here. We can put the body on, make sure that your front is facing up, and get all those bands from the neck on top. Just want to be sure I'm getting them here. If you really need to, you can always turn it all around so that your hook is facing the right way up, and that'll make it a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, let's pull that to the side. We're going to put a single cap band from our 3rd peg to our 3rd peg. And this is in a triangle formation, so raised above the center third. And the last thing for us to do is to add the eyes. As I said, I'm using large beads. For these, you can put them right on your hook and stretch them over a band. You can use rubber bands, and for that, you would take your band, wrap it 3 times, do a second one at 3, and then pull them over. But I find the bands look a little clunky here, and they also tend to blend in with the hair if you're using black. If you do have a smaller pony bead or a smaller bead, and I wouldn't get it too small if I could help it, you'll put a piece of dental floss through your beads, put a skin tone band on top, and this is if you have something with a smaller hole, and pull through. So put your dental floss back through your beads a second time to where they came from. And if you give a little tug, it should all come on top. And this is going to go from your 2nd peg from the top to your 2nd peg. And we're going to separate and raise one of our center bands up over the 2nd peg on the center. Now we're ready to loop up. Oh, we have one more thing to do. Our hair extensions. We want the hair to be a little bit longer. So for this, you're going to need to make 3 more of these. I'll do the first one with you. We take a single block, wrap it once or twice on the hook, and we make a chain of 4 more blocks. So there's 1. You can do it longer if you like as well. 2. 3. All we're doing is pulling these loops on top. 4. And 5. Give yourself a minute to get another 3 of these, and you can do more if you like. I'm just using 4. And we'll be putting 2 on either side on the 3rd peg down. You can get this ready, and then we can loop up. Okay, here we go. We're going to go under the neck bands, and we're going to grab the top 2 bands from the chin peg, which is our 4th peg down. These are coming to the side. Push it down a little bit. The next two should be going to the other side. And our last ones are going up. From here we can finish looping up the center. Watch out for this cap band where the eyes are. You want to push that back with your hook. And then reach under and grab the last two, bring them to the top. We're going to reach under this peg here, which is our third peg down. Go under all the bands and take only the bottom two blacks, bring them up to the next peg. Continue looping up. And we're going to meet this up in the middle, so grab the black two from your top peg, bring them to the top center peg. We'll repeat on the other side. Body's in the way now, I'm just going to loosen it up. So reach underneath, get just the bottom two, and loop it forward. And our next two stay under the cap band for the eyes. Loop it up, and finally to the center. We're going to grab a black band and secure this all by putting our hook through the bands on the top center peg. We'll pull this band up, put it onto our hook, and create a slip knot by bringing one end over the other. We're ready to remove it now, so use your hook to loosen up any tension, and she will come off from the loom. Now you'll see you'll have a bit of skin on top here. What you want to do is lift it with your hook or your hand and press your hair bands through. The same on the other side. Go underneath, stretch it out but not too much. Bring your hair through to the front. If those bands are loose now, you might need to tighten it up after, that's okay. We're gonna hide this securing band in the back. You can use a C-clip at this point, or just tuck it in. I already have a C-clip here, so we're just gonna tidy it off. Put a C-clip on. For the eyes, we'll use a black Sharpie, and you can do 2 little circles, or if you want, as I did with my first one, I added kind of like eyelids. That's up to you. And if you want the hair to kind of hold nicely, what we're going to do is grab the ends of 2 chains, pull one through the other, reach to the other side, grab the ends of our chains, pull them under, and we're going to get one more black band to go through all of these just so we don't have our hair too tight. This can be knotted with a slip knot and secured by the belt, or you can weave it in. So go under a couple of bands and then weave up until you're at your C-clip, or you can do a separate C-clip, and this way you can put the hair behind or all in front or wherever you want it to be. It's nice and neat. Let's get that C-clip out, or that hook out. If you do find that the legs are further apart than you like, what you can do is take a single band of any color, wrap it around a couple of times, and if you leave that overnight, the bands should hold better, should be a little tighter the next day. I might do that with this pattern. At any rate, there you have it. There is your Veronica. And I thank you for watching.